two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing Seattle. Taking a look at Seattle. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. So I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. Downs is out there with Favors, and it's Young in at the one spot. And it's Seattle with the ball. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Anabogu passes to Davis. Davis with a screen on Young. Here's Roizer. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here is Young. The dish now to Butler. Clock at 6. Over Richardson. Shot left block. Butler can't get that one to fall. On defense, the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Anderson outside. And so just over a minute and a half played. Davis, the pass to Anabogu. To the right side. The Trey. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Rozier's gone. Wiggins outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch and shoot game, too.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and we talked about the importance of stealing one on the road. Coach told me they want to come out, push pace, and set the tone early. He said if we can find a way to take this first game, it gives us a lot of confidence. And if they do, Kevin, just like that, they'd have home court advantage in this series. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. He dishes it to Towns. Young outside. Towns sets the pick for Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And, you know, that's Butler's bread and butter now. I mean, a superb mid-range shooter. The defense has to be better.
Anderson kicks to Rozier. Pass to Anabogu. And the rejection by Favors. Wiggins dishes to Young. There's the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, improving the consistency from range, Kevin. One of the things Wiggins is focusing on. And I think he's accomplished it to this point.
Now here is Davis. Anderson passes to Anabogu. Richardson kicks to Davis. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Rozier, the offensive rebound. They set the screen. Here's Anabogu, and he can't bank that one in. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. Oh!
Man. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. And the rejection by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Anabogu, defended by Butler. Anabogu passes to Anderson. Here's Anabogu, kicks it out to Richardson. Davis sets a screen. Looking to end the run. And it's Roizer missing.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop and you're back in rhythm.
Now here's Towns. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And, you know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Here's Roizer. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Richardson, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Roizer. Anderson passes to Anabogu. Richardson dishes to Davis. The kick out to Anderson. Passes to Anabogu. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 3-point lead. Young outside. He feeds it to Towns. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Monroe's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Caspi comes in for Derek Favors. Will Barton, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Young. Pass to Giles. McConnell kicks to Powell. To the middle, the pass to McConnell. Here's Looney. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Looney's got it all tied up now for Seattle.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Wiggins kicks to Monroe. Kept alive. Here's Caspi. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The shot by Powell, no good. Here's Ferrell. He's covered by McConnell and stolen by McConnell. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Ferrell kicks to Barton. Feeds to Wiggins. Monroe sets a screen for Wiggins. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw, no good.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Pass to Looney. Here's Giles from the wing. Kicks it to Powell. Out left to the wing. McConnell passes to Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. Barton defending. That one drops for him. Looney's got 5 now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Farrell. He's covered by McConnell. Monroe sets a screen for Barton. Higgins outside. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Monroe is definitely a bully down inside. I mean, the defense doing all they can to match his physicality, but all they end up doing is committing fouls.
And here's McConnell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Giles. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Giles has got his first points of the night. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Farrell kicks to Wiggins. Screen by Monroe. Shoots from the high post. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Inside, McConnell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 3-point Seattle lead. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Monroe dishes to Wiggins. Here's Caspi. It's deflected. Here's Giles. Covered by Monroe. Right wing. Here's Giles. Puts it up from 12.
And, you know, getting up into the shooter is Wiggins. I mean, has all the natural tools and skills, I think, to be one of the best defenders in the league.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Seattle ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Really some great drives to the net.
Timberwolves trail by 3. TJ McConnell is out there with Reed. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Looney in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Caspi passes to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Powell. Again, Wiggins missing. Seattle leading by 3. Powell with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Looney kicks to Reed. Pass to McConnell. Here's Giles. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Monroe. Here's Caspi, and he banks in the layup. Caspi's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Minnesota.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Powell, the pass to Looney. McConnell kicks to Reed. There's a screen. Pass to Giles. Stolen by Monroe. Now Caspi. Misses off the left iron. Reed against Barton. McConnell kicks to Powell. There's the pass to Looney. To the paint. Out to the wing. Here's McConnell. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Barton, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Looney down low. He doesn't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Farrell. He's covered by McConnell. Farrell can't hit. And it's Seattle with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. In the corner, Reed with it. To the wing right side. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. To the inside. It's deflected. Tries a three. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Towns, the screen. Reed against Young. Towns down low. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Boy, the relentless nature of Towns snatches the offensive board, then converts it into points efficiently and effectively done.
Anderson passes to Roizer. Out to the right wing. Reed against Young. Looking to end the drought. Reed misses. Minnesota in the lead. Young left side. Davis against Towns. Young outside. Fires for three. Rebounded by Anabogu. Now here's Davis. Reed down low. He's against Young. Pass to Roizer. Here's Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Towns against Davis. And again, Karl Anthony Towns. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Still in the process of shining his game up. Towns looking like a seasoned vet there.
Reed kicks to Roizer and stolen by Favors. Dishes to Young. Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And Seattle making a change here. Richardson's checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Right side Davis. It's Richardson on the wing. To halt the run. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And so it's Minnesota with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And Young kicks to Taylor. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. Passes it to Roizer. The feed to Richardson. Davis sets a screen. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Anabogu. He's covered by Favors. Just 4 to shoot. The three. Anabogu, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Butler in the corner. Lets it go with a three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Roizer. He kicks it to Anderson. Richardson dishes to Davis. Pass to Anabogu. Here's Roizer. Here's Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here's Young. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The dish to Favors. Outside, Taylor. Here's Towns. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
Anabogu passes to Richardson. And there's the pass to Anabogu. And the rejection by Favors. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Seattle. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
The shot's good. Rozier's got his second basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Feeds it to Taylor. He dishes it to Butler. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Favors. Rebounded by Anabogu.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
The Timberwolves trail. And Young kicks to Towns. He feeds it to Favors. Here's Young. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Davis kicks to Finney-Smith. In the corner, it's Richardson. Pass to Anabogu. Shoots the 3. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Hey, I tell you what, the contest on that shot was lacking. Very subpar, which is why the shooter buried it.
Towns, a screen on Richardson. And Young kicks to Taylor. 1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Floats one. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, what a nice screen by Towns. I mean, this is what you want to do. Feet spread, knees bent, hips down, balance, ready, not moving, screening, 101.
Passes it to Rozier. Pass to Anabogu. That shot missing. Great D that time from Favors.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Taylor dishes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Back to Taylor. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Yes, he did. Having a big who can locate the open man the way Towns does puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Craig Monroe, he's checked in for Towns. Pesky comes in for Derek Favors. Will Barton, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Young. Looney kicks to McConnell. To the inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Screen by Monroe. The kick out to Barton. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. kicks it to Looney. Back to Powell. To the paint. Pass to Giles. To the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Can't hit from in close. And so it's a close game. As we wrap up the first half of basketball, Seattle ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So one half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny checking out Seattle. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Andrew Wiggins. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. Davis is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Young in at the point guard. Towns with the steal. And Young kicks to Wiggins. Rebounded by Anabogu. Anabogu's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dishes it to Richardson. Over to the wing. And there's the pass to Roizer. Clock at 4. Kicks it to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Shots good from Young. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Roizer kicks to Richardson. Pass to Anabogu. Here's Roizer, defended by Young, and Davis can't get it to go.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now the feed to Anderson. He kicks it to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick. There's Roizer. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That puts them in the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And how about the focus from Butler there? I mean, not letting the defense affect his shot at all. No distraction, knowing he's got the upper hand close to the bucket.
Richardson kicks to Anderson. Davis against Young. Davis down low. That one rolling around and rims out.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Higgins passes to Butler. over Richardson. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Guys, this doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. I mean, they're flat as day-old pop.
Out to the right wing. Here's Anderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
Man, gotta like the confidence of Anderson inside, showing excellent patience and a nice soft touch near the rim.
The dish now to Towns. Back to Young. Feeds it to Butler. And Favors kicks to Young. Takes a 3. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Reed is checked in for Richardson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Reed. Here's Anabogu. Anderson outside. Pass to Anabogu. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Anderson against Wiggins. Here's Favors. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Anderson passes to Roizer. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
He dishes it to Reed. Davis sets a screen for the lead. A nice shot by Reed. And Seattle leads by 2.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
A different look for Seattle. Giles comes in for Davis, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Roizer. And a change for the Timberwolves. Farrell's checked in. Here's Wiggins. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Seattle. Norman Powell comes in for Justin Anderson. Minnesota also making some changes. Craig Monroe, he's checked in for Favors. And Barton subbed in for Wiggins. It's Barton on the wing. Reed covering Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 11 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Powell kicks to McConnell. Here's Giles, defended by Towns. And the rejection by Towns. Dishes it to Barton. Here's Farrell. He's covered by McConnell. No good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Banked in off the glass. McConnell's got the lead up to 4 now for Seattle.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Barton kicks to Monroe. The kick out to Barton. Monroe sets a screen for Barton. Back to Monroe. The pass to Farrell. Got a piece of it. Barton. Kept alive, Minnesota. The kick outside to Butler. The Timberwolves get it back in a new 24. Back to Monroe. Shoots over Powell. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Giles. Pass to Looney. There's McConnell, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Seattle lead.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Up top, Barton. Reed covering. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And Seattle making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Caspi, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to McConnell. He feeds it to Powell. Inside. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
They get the rebound. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Towns.
Yeah, terrific scoring effort from Towns here tonight, Kevin. When he gets on a roll like this, very, very difficult to slow him down.
Pass to Giles. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:15 left in the third quarter. McConnell passes to Powell. Here's Looney. He has 7, 4 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's McConnell. Sinks the triple. McConnell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Martin dishes to Towns. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Giles. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Richardson, he's checked in for Seattle. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Farrell kicks to Towns. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Looney, defended by Towns. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's Seattle. Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Everybody hang tough. Now look, we got
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. They've got Giles. T.J. McConnell is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Farrell, and the layup's good off the glass. Farrell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here's McConnell. D right on him. 2 points. That one goes.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Screen by Monroe. Farrell passes to Monroe. Back to Farrell. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
And Greg Monroe is really good at positioning himself down low. I mean, he's definitely a threat to throw it down on you whenever he's near the basket.
Seattle leading by 6. McConnell kicks it to Looney. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. Deyonta Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins is checked in for Minnesota. Down low. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. And Seattle leads by 8.
And really all credit to the pass there. I mean, he angled it just right. Set up the basket beautifully.
Farrell kicks to Wiggins. The feed to Towns. Over Davis. Off the left rim and out.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Here's Finney Smith, covered by Wiggins, and finished off by Davis.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Changes for Seattle. Anabogu's checked in for Giles. Justin Anderson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Roizer in for TJ McConnell. Derek Favors checked in for Minnesota. Young comes in for Yogi Ferrell. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Davis gets it to go.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Towns against Davis. 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. And that's now 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Perfect touch from mid-range. I mean, the subtleties of Towns' game, part of what makes him unique, his size and his skill set, and also his maturity as a young player. Very impressive.
Davis, the pass to Roizer. And another 3 for Seattle.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Barton outside. Kicks it to Wiggins. Towns, the screen. Shoots off the screen. Not enough on that one as it misses. Seattle leading by 11. Anderson outside. Pass to Rozier. And here's Richardson outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
Towns, no luck. Now the pass to Rozier. Wiggins against Anderson. Richardson against Barton. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often. An unfortunate, unforced turnover.
Butler, he's checked in for Barton. And Young kicks to Towns. Wiggins outside. Back to Towns. Fader on the way. Seattle grabs the miss. Davis has got his third rebound on the night. Pass to Rozier. And Anderson has it in the corner. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. He kicks to Richardson. Over to the left wing. The 10-footer. And it's Rozier missing.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
And Young kicks to Wiggins. At the top of the key, Favors. Towns sets the pick for Young. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Anderson dishes to Davis. Richardson the pass to Anabogu. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And then Favors with the dunk.
Staying alert and aware, Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Seattle with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Richardson against Butler. Richardson kicks to Rozier. Fast break, Minnesota. Towns with the ball.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Seattle leading by 7. Now the dish to Richardson. Pass to Anabogu. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. It's Anderson with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
And the athleticism of Anderson is really impressive. Slashing to the rim with ease. Excellent speed allows him to do that.
Young passes to Butler. Feeds it to Wiggins. Looking to get back on track here. Rebounded by Anabogu.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
Rozier kicks to Anderson. Davis down low, defended by Towns. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Anabogu, and another basket for Seattle.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Timberwolves trail by 11. They set the pick, and Favors has it in the corner. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Favors has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Dishes it to Richardson. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Davis with a screen on Young. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Roizer.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Young with the ball. Favors with the screen. Now, here is Young. Defense is right there, and that one drops for him. 24 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
There's the feed to Richardson. Davis with a screen on Butler. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And Seattle making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Young up top. He's covered by McConnell. And Young kicks to Butler. Towns, a screen on Richardson. Passes it to Wiggins. Anderson with the block.
Boy, great to see Anderson reject these shots. I mean, he's an excellent defender, very skilled at that end of the floor, and takes pride in being a shutdown defender.
Here's Anabogu. He's covered by Favors. Anabogu passes to Richardson. McConnell with it. And there's the pass to Anabogu. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
McConnell kicks to Powell. Back to McConnell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Reed. Missed.
Sound positioning of Monroe on defense there. A big body who really asserts himself with a lot of energy to annoy shooters.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so...